No. After what you did, I'm not gonna play with you.
Stream Elements says, Old Mage Guy is now live. Streaming Fallout 76, morning news and Fallout.
That was rude, little girl. Good morning, everybody. Yeah. Okay.
Last. That's what not only California is about, but America is about. But it is getting tougher and tougher and tougher. Not only because of the affordability crisis that we see, not only here in California, which we felt it first, before other states, the housing crisis, the healthcare crisis, the environmental crisis, we felt it in California first. Now, that
Stream Elements says, find me in other places Discord, Twitter, YouTube, Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation Old Mage Guy on TikTok as Mage.
Now we're in a situation where we have an individual in the White House who doesn't understand what America is about. That he's sending in ICE and CBP as his own national police force to intimidate, to cause fear and division in order to create more political power for himself. He doesn't believe in the rule of law. He doesn't believe that we, the people, is the government. He believes that he is a king and that there's only one voice that matters, and that's his. So this is the moment we're living in, and we need somebody who understands how to fight against this guy. He's more dangerous than the first term because he understands that in order to get what he wants sycophants in the White House with him. And anybody who stands in his way, gives information that contradicts his public narrative, he fires them. So this year, listen, I believe we're going to win the House of Representatives. But he's going to become more belligerent, more aggressive.
News stream that you see
because
down below.
He's not somebody that backs down. He doesn't admit a mistake. He
actually playing on my projector at the moment.
So the next governor has to be somebody that can fight the fight, toe to toe, and make sure that California is protected, but also your voices are represented at that level. So Eric understands that. But he also understands the working class background. His mother and father were working class individuals who grew up in Dublin. He went to multiple high schools, moved around, and then he ended up going off to college. But he came back. He tried to be a city planner, and one of his mentors told him to come back to the city of Dublin, and they told him no, you're to go to be on the Arts Commission first. So he started off on the Arts Commission, then he ended up becoming a city planner, and then becoming a city council member. He ends up running for office, meeting a wife, having 3 kids. And this is how Eric and I bonded when I first got to Congress, was that he was just a normal guy, somebody that you can watch football with. He likes the 49ers, don't hold that against him. But he's somebody that you can watch football with and hang out with. So when my wife and I decided to have our son, his name is Hodge, Eric was somebody that gave me great advice.
I don't care if you can watch football with somebody.
And that's one of the most important things for Eric. He is a dad of 3 kids, a devoted husband, and understands that his job is to make sure that they have a better life than he had. He's done pretty well, but his kids and other kids can also do better. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to come to Sacramento. I worked in Sacramento as a state assembly member with a fresh set of eyes. to how do you kind of unrig the system in Sacramento and make sure that it works for every part of California.
That's what I wanted to do.
And that's what we need to tackle affordability, housing, childcare, the environmental crisis, and to
I'm
once
not gonna
again
pass up on my
make
freaking
us the
vines.
golden state. So with that,
days.
let's put our hands together and welcome the next governor of California, Eric Swalwell.
Thanks, buddy. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Thank
How are
you.
you?
Thanks for coming tonight.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you for coming tonight. Yeah, thank you. Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for coming tonight. Yeah, hey, how are you?
Nice to meet
Thank you
you.
for coming. Yeah,
Sure.
thanks for Nice to see you guys again. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna get one of those hats. Thank you. Thanks for coming. How are you? Hey, Sarah.
Good to see you.
You too.
better
Thanks for
win
coming.
this.
I'm gonna win. We're gonna win. Thank you. Hey, how are you? Thanks for coming. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Of course. Nice to see you. How are you? Yeah. Eric, how are you doing, sir? Yeah, you too. Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for coming. Yeah.
That's what a swearing in should be like.
Bang, bang, Niner gang. This is one. Welcome back to Southern California. Nice to see you. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, Eric, nice to see you. How are you? Hey, oh my God.
How are you?
It should be kind of wholesome.
I need your
Or
help.
I want to help.
Yeah, thank you.
These kind of
Appreciate
people.
it. Will you
Not
help
a,
us?
I'll help
like
you.
a
Will you
sport
vote for me more than anything? Okay. Thank you.
WWE.
Hi, Eric. I'm Lynn.
Hey, Lynn.
It's
Yeah.
so great to
Thanks
meet
for
you
coming.
finally.
I'm all in.
Thank you. I'm a big
Of course.
big
Thank you.
supporter.
You live here?
I do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Yeah. Hey, sir, how are you? Hey, good. Nice to meet you, man. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming. Yeah, how are you? Sean, you got Hey. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, of course. Thanks, man. Hey, how are you, sir? Thanks for helping us tonight. Yeah, hey, how are you doing? Thanks for helping. Yeah, of course. Thank you for that. We're going to do it in 3 days. Yeah, thank you again. Yeah.
Straight up got a hug.
Us back there. Thank you guys again. Thank you. Yeah. All right, sir. You guys are representing in the front row here. Thank you. How are you? Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. How are you? Thank you again. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, man. How are you? Hey, sir. How are you? Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming. Hello. How are you? Thank you. Hi, man. How are you doing?
College Democrats.
Say it again.
The president of the Eastern Merced College Democrats.
Okay. Thank
We'd
you.
love to connect with you.
Okay.
You know,
You will.
what I have you
All right.
said too.
eSwalwell@gmail is the number. Hey, thank you.
See you so much on MS
Thank
now.
you.
I
I
think
have the
I
night
know
off.
you.
I have the night off. Thank you. I like that. Thank you. How are you? Thank you. Hey, thanks, man. How are you? All right. I made a full lap. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Look at the baby. Yeah. Thank you. Jimmy Gomez.
The worst freaking state to live in right now is Oregon, and nobody's talking about it.
Raise your right hand if our country and California is in trouble. Now keep that hand up if this, and put up your left hand if it's in the most trouble you've ever seen in your life. I want to tell you a story about a couple. In Algona, Iowa, lived a man named Eric, not me, and he was married to a woman named Vicky. Vicky, like many of you, took any job she could find during the day so she could bring home enough groceries at night. Eric was the chief of police until he was fired by a corrupt council because he wouldn't reverse cases and parking tickets. So when their dreams were blown up and dashed, they went where big dreamers have always gone, where prospectors flashed aluminum pans in a river and expected it to return gold, where aspiring actresses drove across the country focused on one and not in a million. And when a Syrian refugee got his Wisconsin girlfriend pregnant and her parents were pretty upset and they had nowhere to go, they went west. And they had a son named Steve. who created jobs with a small fruit company called Apple.
Restreambot says, YouTube at Robert Brown
That's the
X8Z.
magic
Happy
of
Saturday.
California.
Thank you.
That's why I'm
It's you
running
as
for
well,
governor.
remember.
But we
Put
need
fishing right away. Yeah.
a new California. And the next governor of California has two jobs. One, to keep the worst president ever out of our homes, out of our streets, and out of our lives. I want to read you something, if you don't mind. Terrible things are happening outside. At any time of night and day, poor, helpless people are being dragged out of their homes. Families are torn apart. Children come home from school to find that their parents have disappeared. Women return from shopping to find their houses sealed, their families gone. Even though that describes California now, it wasn't written here.
Now, display.
It was written in Germany.
Current. Stop.
In a diary by a woman named Anne Frank. And while that time is incomparable to any time in the world, what we have seen in the last couple weeks was always going to happen.
Ready.
When you
to
send mass
initiate
agents into a
raiding.
community to terrorize people, Renee Good was always going to end up dead. It started with ICE agents chasing our friends and neighbors through the fields
How
and the
can
factories
I
where they
assist
work.
you today?
And then a 6-year-old battling stage 4 cancer, U.S. citizen, was deported. Women being dragged by their hair and pulled through the streets.
Ready to exchange
And we ask
items.
ourselves, will Miss Good be the last person killed? And none of us can say with confidence that she will be. You know what? I told my wife, from everything I know about Miss Good, and when I saw her in the video today, said, I'm not mad at you, dude. You're cool. To the ICE agent right before she was shot 3 times in the face, I told my wife, if Miss Good lived in Santa Monica and she was alive, she'd probably be at this town hall tonight. She could have been any of you, going to bear witness on behalf of the most vulnerable people who can't come out in public. But we're not helpless. And my promise to you as the next governor of California is I will do everything
Here it is.
to take away the immunity that makes these guys think they're invincible, to use law enforcement powers that we have to prosecute them when they commit false imprisonment, kidnapping, battery, assault, murder. And we're going to have a new policy in the state. I'm calling it Reveal to Wheel. If you are an ICE agent or a Border Patrol agent and you operate with a mask on, you're losing your driver's license. We have to go on offense
Yes.
against these guys. They only understand one language. It's the language of strength. And if we are not on offense, the most vulnerable in our communities are on defense. The second part of the job description is to bring a new California and to be the CEO of lowering costs. And that's what I'm going to do. You know, the biggest betrayal of this president is that he has done the exact opposite of what he promised.
I can't argue that one.
Politicians make and break promises all the time. Happens all the time. Sometimes they were good-natured when they made them, just couldn't fulfill them. This guy said he was going to lower prices on day one. Everyone here would say, Mr. President, you are 0 for 350. And not only has he not lowered prices, he's done the exact opposite with his stupid tariff tax. And so in California, we say all the time we're the 4th largest economy in the world. That's great. It's something I say with pride. But when I'm governor, when you say it, it's going to mean something to you because you're a shareholder of it. Going to war with Venezuela or Greenland ranks around 200 on the list of priorities for Californians. When you go to Ralph's, you can't say, hey, put this on Greenland's tab. Or when you pay your landlord, you can't say, bill it to Venezuela. The president has taken his eye off the ball, and I will do everything as the next governor to lower costs on health care. I proudly voted yesterday to put back in place the ACA subsidy. So did Jimmy Gomez. But 70 times Republicans, since I've been in Congress, have put up votes to take away the Affordable Care Act. And 70 times I have voted to stop them. My promise to you is this. Even if I am 6 feet under, I don't care if you're a Democrat, a Republican, a Libertarian, a Vegetarian, I will reach up from the soil to stop you from taking away health care. When you are healthy, you have 100 concerns in the world. When you're sick, you only have one. To get better. And that's the least the government could do, is to make it affordable and accessible. And I'm going to make us a state where
Especially if they want us to work.
And California cures.
I mean, let's be
This
real.
president right now has declared war on cancer research. 40% cut to cancer research in a state with UCLA, UCSF. To me, a budget is not just a moral document, it's an IQ test. And you have to be the dumbest person in the world to punish a blue state governor and take away the hope that we'd find cures. As governor, I'm going to stand up a California research fund. I'm going to leverage the resources I have all over the world and ask Californians to be public ambassadors.
Observe nature and sounds.
Go across the globe and get investments in California. We should be able to depend on our federal government to do this. They're not. And I'm not just Googling who is the foreign minister of whatever country. For 8 years, I oversaw the CIA in Congress. I went to 40 countries. I met with presidents, prime ministers, foreign ministers. My relationships will be California's relationships. And when they bet on California, we will all pay less for health care. On housing. The average age of a first-time home buyer in California is 40 years old. And the average home costs about $1 million.
Jesus.
That is insane.
That is.
My promise is that we'll be a state where you can take your first job, have your first kid, and buy your first home, God forbid, in the same decade.
That would be so
But right
nice.
now, in California, we have 400,000 regulations, adding approximately 1,000 new regulations a year. We need regulations. Many of them are good-natured and good-intentioned. But California is a blue state held down by red tape. It's a blue state held down by red tape. On day one, I'm going to declare a housing emergency. This governor has declared an emergency in Altadena and the Palisades. I want to talk about that in a moment. What I will do in all 58 counties is what he's done in those 2 communities. I'm going to tell every agency you have 90 days to approve or deny every outstanding housing application in front of you. We're going to build houses like crazy in California. It should only take a couple of months to get a home built. And if it takes you longer than a couple of months, the governor's office should come and help you put up the drywall. Period.
I get it.
There's a lot to talk about tonight. And before we get to questions, I just want to acknowledge how hard of a week it has been for you all. I know every single person here tonight. If you didn't lose your home, you know somebody who did. And you likely know many people who did. And I've been moved and inspired by how this community has come together for each other. And how you believe that there is a second act for Los Angeles that we all can be a part of and we all can believe in. And I'll take in your questions. What I can do as governor to accelerate the redevelopment that has to happen in your communities. But during this week of remembrance, I just wish you all the best in the renewal and the new story that you're going to write. And to thank the first responders. Some are here tonight helping us, Santa Monica Police Department, but also the firefighters, the EMTs, the people who were at their best when we faced in this area the worst. And finally, I just want to